Have you ever met someone so arrogant, so careless about consequences that you just knew reality was about to hit them hard? Well, today's story is exactly that, but multiplied by 10. Imagine standing in front of a judge, the person who literally holds your freedom in their hands, the person who can decide whether you walk out of that courtroom or spend months, even years, behind bars. Now imagine responding to that judge with complete disrespect, carelessness, and an attitude that screams, "I don't care." Sounds insane, right? Well, that's exactly what happened in cases we're covering today. This isn't just one story, it's multiple stories of people who thought they were above the law, who treated court like a joke, who believed rules didn't apply to them. And in every single case, they learned the hardest lesson of their lives: justice doesn't care about your attitude. In fact, your attitude might just make things worse. From teenagers who thought they could skip court-ordered programs to adults who showed up to virtual hearings while driving to defendants who curse it at judges, these are real cases where arrogance met its match. So settle in, because for the next 40 minutes we're diving deep into the world of courtroom karma. These are cautionary tales about what happens when you forget that respect isn't optional, it's essential. Let's begin with perhaps the most infuriating case of them all. Our first case involves an 18-year-old girl, let's call her Sarah, who was given one of the most generous second chances you can imagine. But she threw it away with the most ridiculous excuse possible. Sarah had been arrested months earlier for a minor offense. Nothing too serious, the kind of thing that could have been handled with probation, community service, and some required programs. The judge at her initial hearing was lenient, unusually lenient actually. "I'm giving you a huge break," the judge told her back in April. "All you have to do is complete your alcohol screening and assessment and don't miss your drug tests. That's it, just show up, follow the rules, and this all goes away." Sarah nodded, she agreed. She walked out of that courtroom with what many people would consider a gift, a chance to move forward without a permanent mark on her record. But here's the thing about second chances: they only work if you actually use them. 3 months passed, July rolled around, and Sarah's probation officer filed a report. Sarah had missed her scheduled drug test on July 1st. She also never completed her required alcohol screening and assessment through the designated program. So she was back in court, standing before the same judge who had shown her mercy. And this judge remembered her. He remembered the break he'd given her. He remembered her promises. "Why?" the judge asked, his voice already showing frustration. "Why didn't you complete the alcohol screening and assessment?